As usual, I'll always start by playing you a clip, so let's hear this clip. Big Brother, I think it wasn't about that. I think she should already know that she was supposed to. If the reverse was the case, I didn't need her to even say much or think much. I would do what I'm supposed to do as a loyal friend. Because to me, that is loyalty, or that's what loyalty is supposed to mean. You know how much you've always spoken about, like making it to the finals and stuff like that. The petty talks of, oh, we're gonna get to the finals, dressing up together. And I didn't need to even have a compelling story because I'm not good at, because when you ask us to make a story, that's one part. Let me play this other part for you. Yeah. Because the guys are always funny with their moves, their words, their countenances. Their moves are not always straightforward. Like on Sunday, Ibuka already said stuff that happened. Ibuka said he's policing her and he's messing around with Joanna. It's the same thing with Kaikumi. Before he left, the Sunday he left, we were cool and all of that. Only for me to hear stuff he said that same Sunday that I thought we were cool and trying to make things work. So if I had to pick between saving her and Kaikum, definitely I'll save her. Kaikum will be alright. He will find himself. So I just don't find that loyal enough for someone to be my friend. I'm not happy with it. I'm just been trying to just be cool, still going to the room to just make sure that, like she said, emotional intelligence, just trying to still not show that I'm not happy or because I felt. Okay, so that's for Isabella. Let's play Jason J's own. What Jason J had to say. Wheat is wheat. Even if people think it is grass in the beginning. Do you understand? Yes, my brother. Okay, no. That's not the clip. Hold on. To be honest, I feel like, I don't know, it's two-sided. I feel like I'm too loyal to turn to not pick the person I'm close to. And at the same time, listening to people's story, I think it will touch a part of me. So I do know what I would have done. I feel like she was put in an impossible situation, and I do not blame her, but it didn't change the way it made me feel. I felt some type of way. But, like I said, I'm super grateful for how far I have come. And, this was. Aha, there you have it. So, just in case you did not see the clip, because I've realized that there is a pattern, I will go live, I will show clips, and then they will copyright me. Yes, DSTV always copyrights me, and then they will ask me to take out that portion of the video from the live stream when I save it. So, in case you do not see that, when maybe I've saved the video, I've just played the video of Isabella and Jason J speaking about how displeased they are with Sultana and how they felt like she could have picked them. Isabella said Sultana should have picked her. Jason J said Sultana should have picked him, and they explained why. And I want us to talk about it because it's quite dicey. And, even Mide in her diary session said something. And I want to also buttress with that, with what Mide had said. So Mide was quite diplomatic about it because she's a neutral person and she's actually a real person, a loyal friend, and all that. So for Mide to say something like that, then I definitely get, her point. But what was Isabella's point? Okay, let me start with Jason J. Jason J was the one that came to the diary session first, and he spoke about some of the things that has been going on with him. He said he has a lot of emotions going through his mind, and we noticed it. We're not going to lie. We noticed that he has been off, a couple of days ago,
And all of us just thought automatically that it was because of the whole saving thing that happened with Isabel, with Sultana and himself. But apparently, there's more to that. And the very first one is the fact that, he said on Sunday, they had brought the Smirnoff Ice package for them. In case you do not know, they brought the Smirnoff Ice package to them on Sunday after the live eviction show, and it had their customized pictures and their names on each of their boxes. And he said that made him feel some type of way that he cried. And why was that? He cried because, first of all, he said he had, performed in a show that was sponsored by Smirnoff Ice sometime like 8 years ago in Ibadan. And for him to be able to perform at that show, he had to lobby his way, speak to someone, speak to someone. And when they started doing the publicity for the show, they didn't contact him to, use his picture or use him to publicize the show. So when he saw everybody's own, he took the people's video, removed the people's picture, and put himself in the picture, in the advert. So the same way you see, oh, are you ready for this show? Jason J performing live. He was the one that removed another person's own and put his face and wrote Jason J performing live. And he went through all of that. And right here, 8 years later, he's on the stage, he's with Big Brother, and now Smirnoff Eyes by themselves, they are putting his face in a picture and his picture on a box. And he's just so grateful for how far he has come. So he said that made him feel some type of way, so grateful for his life. That's one. Then he also spoke about the fact that Culture and Joanna left, that also was making him feel some type of way. Those two people are like his closest people in the house. And he said for Joanna, he doesn't even know how the parties are going to be, Thursday night party and Saturday night party, how it's going to be without his dance partner, Joanna. And for Culture, his closest guy, he doesn't know, but that made him feel some type of way as well. Then to wrap it all up, another thing that made him feel some type of way was the whole Sultana not picking him. He said he's not going to lie, that maybe if it was him in that position, that he doesn't know what he's going to do, to be honest. If it was the regular one of, oh, just save somebody, maybe it could have been easier for her to pick him or whatever. But the fact that she had to sit there and listen to people's stories and just, hear why they deserve to be here, there's also a chance that that made her, you know, make the decision. But it still doesn't stop him from feeling how he's feeling. He feels like, oh, he has. Welcome, baby. He feels like he has been, betrayed, or like he doesn't feel like she's loyal, because if it's him, he feels like he's going to just pick her, But he doesn't want to judge too much, because if you're not in someone's shoes, you cannot necessarily tell exactly what to do or what the person will be doing at the time. So because of that, he's going to just let it slide. He has not spoken to her about it, and he's just trying to put himself together. He also wrapped it up by saying that he hopes that if he goes on Sunday, she'll be able to, deal with the fact that, oh, I could have saved him. He's my friend. Now he has left, because it will be so sad that, oh, I had the opportunity to save my friend. Now my friend has gone. So, he hopes that he's here till finale so that it makes her feel better. But if not, it is what it is. And to be honest, when I heard him speak, I'm not going to lie, I agreed with him 1000%. 1000%, because I like the fact that he was able to say he doesn't know what he would have done if he was in that position, so valid. But then we also cannot take it away from him to feel like, oh, he deserves to be saved, right? Now, let's move on to Isabella. Isabella's own was quite surprising to me, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I know that there's a possibility that Isabella was expecting Sultana to save her, but not like this, you guys. Isabella went ahead to talk about how she's not going to forgive Sultana. She said she's not going to forgive her. And she said she thought they were friends. She's already using the past tense, like, oh, past tense of friendship, as though Sultana is no longer her friend. How? How are you saying Sultana is no longer your friend? Anyways, so this is her point. She said she went there, she even did a speech and everything. that for her, she believes in loyalty and all, because at the end of the day, you we're gonna leave me now. Say end the life, go welcome your baby, please. Don't worry, I'll welcome him. The life will so end. It's not that deep, okay? Thank you guys. Anyways, so she feels like if it was her, she's definitely going to save Sultana, because like they are friends. The same way Sultana didn't think much, she picked her to go to the HOH lounge. She felt like it was still going to be that for her to also save her as the person that will move to the finale with her, because they've spoken a lot about how, oh, I can't wait to see your dress, I can't wait for us to turn off the light together, I can't wait to see you in the finale. They've had all this type of conversations in the past, and you know it was quite surprising that even after Ebuka had revealed to her on Sunday that this is what Jason J did to you. Jason J is with you, but he's with Joanna under the sheets doing stuff. That should make you know that, okay, this guy is just doing his game. And the way he answered Ebuka, oh, they're just my friends and I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. The way he answered that question, it just also shows your place in his life. So picking me should not be an option. Like, I'm your friend. I'm the one that you should pick. So she's like, she doesn't roll like that. Like that didn't show any loyalty from Sultana. So because of that, she has not been spending a lot of time in the HOH lounge. Me, I just thought that it was love that was doing her. She was just spending a lot of time with Coin. But no, it turns out that no, that's not the case. Because Big Brother had asked her that, okay, if Kaikumi was here and you people were still a thing, would you have saved Sultana? She said yes, because boys, they are liars. For my mind, I don't believe you though. Isabella, I don't believe that that's the case, Sha. You could have saved Kaikumi because you wouldn't have known that he's saying things behind your back or anything. Things will just be sweet with you guys. So you might want to save him as opposed to saving Isabella Sultana. But she said no, that she could have saved the girl because the boys, they will always be boys, they will always do their thing. But girls, when boys mess up, girls are with you, your female friend will stay with you, they will be the shoulder to lean on, everything. The same way that when Jason did whatever he did, Ebuka revealed that she was there for Sultana, she just expected that Sultana was going to save her. But it is what it is. She said it was Sultana that had talked to her and taught her how to do emotional intelligence, how to not react. So what she's doing, she's not necessarily reacting. She'll go to the HOH lounge, take her bath there, spend a little time and then leave and go back to the main house because she doesn't want to get confrontational with Sultana, and she also doesn't want to blow things out of proportion. But right now, she feels really, really sad about it. She's not happy about it, and she's not going to forgive Sultana. So that was what she said. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about what Mide had said, her own take on the matter. Then we're going to now start having the conversation, right? So Mide, when Big Brother asked her, because Big Brother was asking a lot of people how they feel about her decision to not save anybody at all. And Mide said it was quite surprising for her. But then it made a lot of sense that okay, you want to be fair to everybody. You don't want to pick anybody because the stories were compelling. But Mide said it looks like she was trying to play safe to make everybody, like the house in general, to be happy. But what about your friends? Because at the end of the day, this is a show. Everybody will now go outside and go back to their lives and go back to their people, their friends. But you, this type of decision that you made here, you did not consider your friends first. You didn't. So when the show is over and people are now outside and picking their friends and everything, remembering how their friends saved them, for who is that? This person, they saved their friend. You now, what will they remember you for? They will remember that, oh, you had the opportunity to save me, but you didn't. You decided to throw it away. You blew it out. Like you threw it. That's why, now there's a strain in our friendship. So these other people that you are now doing because of you want to be fair to everybody, you know that these people don't like you, sis. If you're watching the show, you know that these guys don't like Sultana. They don't give a damn about her. Nobody there except Isabella and Jason J. And if we haven't been honest, the goddamn Jason J doesn't even rate her like that. So the fact that you will not even choose your friends, still talking about Isabella and Jason J. These are the two people that she'll probably connect with. In fact, remove Jason J from the picture because at the end of the day, Jason J girlfriend no go even allow her to be friends outside the house. He would the girl no go agree. She could take her boyfriend back, and Jason J will cut you off with the slightest opportunity, even inside the house with you there. Instead, they sideline you, they follow Joanna, they talk him out that he can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. It means that he will do the same outside the house. But even besides that, the people that are your friends, you did not save them. They don't, these other housemates, they don't care about you to for you to be fair to them. They don't deserve your fairness. That's what I feel. They don't deserve they don't deserve your fairness. You know? So when Mide made this point, I was like, real. Let me sound like Jason J. Real. Because these people, they don't care. The people who are supposed to now care for you, which is the Isabella, especially because Jason J will go meet together. Isabella that is supposed to care for you, now you have hurt her so bad, and she's already thinking and saying you are not afraid. It means that Sultana has lost because by the time this show is over, who is Sultana's friend? If you're a Sultana fan, who do you think is Sultana's friend? From the people that were evicted till now, besides Big Soso, who has come out now to say, oh, she doesn't have a friend in this house. Even Sultana is because they are from the same place. That's why they get to speak. Sultana is not her friend. Big Soso, she has said that. It's not a matter of they say, she said it. So if Sultana comes out of this house, who is now going to be her friend? Isabella that went there to talk about her, my party of life, everything, for everything that people said about you. You have said it in the past, is in the past. You are my friend. She could have, to be honest, loyalty over being in the middle or being diplomatic. You either stand for something or you fall for everything or you fall for nothing. That's just what it is. So when I was saying in my previous video how Sultana could have just saved her friends, I don't feel like if she had saved Jason J and she had gone to meet Isabella to have the conversation to say, oh, I know that I could have saved you, but I just feel like his emotions, I really, really like Jason J and I just did it because of my emotion. Maybe Isabella will say, okay, don't choose man over me. Maybe that's how it will go. As opposed to throwing it away and not giving it to anybody when the power lies in your hand. It's just somehow. And to be honest, I don't know how Sultana is dealing with this whole thing because her two friends are now giving her some type of cold shoulders. She doesn't necessarily spend quality time with them anymore. You see her in the diary in the HOH lounge by herself most of the time. She's just lying down there. She's just there by herself. And it looks like she's now going to the finale alone to go and be the Lone Ranger with the people that don't like her, And I don't know why she has decided not to have a conversation with her two friends that she didn't pick. I feel like it was important for her to now go and meet them, that I know that I could have picked you, but this is why, like, I'm an emotional person. When I heard everybody's story, my conscience didn't let me pick them. Just talk to them. Don't act like you didn't do something surprising. Don't act like you didn't do something strange. You did something strange. You did something surprising. Even the housemates were shocked by what you did, which means that it was not the normal thing to do. It wasn't normal for you to do that, but you did it. So it is only appropriate that you have a conversation with your friends that felt like, oh, you should have picked them. But she didn't. She hasn't done that till now. This is like the third day. And I don't think she wants to, but I just hope that it works well for her, whatever it is. I just hope it works well for her, to be honest. Then Kola was crying in the diary room today, but we know Kola. What I've come to realize about Kola is the fact that Kola is very emotional, but I feel like he's growing up. There's something that happened to him that he doesn't want to share yet because he sounds so insecure about himself. He doesn't know how much of a valuable person he is. He feels like when people say he's kind, like they're lying. He doesn't believe when people tell him good stuff about him, and that sort of got him emotional. and he was crying in the diary room. People that was encouraging him, reassuring him, and all those stuff. But Kola was saying that he felt that what Sultana had done was what he too would have done. That he was going to decide not to pick anybody. And I'm like, Kola, you're not being honest with yourself, because you were going to definitely pick Imisi. You will pick Imisi. So don't tell me, don't tell me that. Because many times when he has had the opportunity to pick anything between Dede or Imisi, even though Dede is the one that he's loving and dying and crawling, he always picks Imisi. So don't say that what Sultana did was what we were going to do. Let's cut the crap, please. Please let me come and read comments and just with all my people here, right? Isabella will never choose Sultana over Kaikumi. She's saying that because Kaikumi is not in the house again. To be honest, I agree with you. Because how would she have known that Kaikumi did anything to her? She'll be thinking that Kaikumi loves her, they are just good. Um, yeah, Isabella's feelings are valid. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you. 100% Queen. I agree with you. She can feel whatever she wants. Yes, I agree. Kobella, hey, 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 fire, fire. This Koyi and Bella ship. Not be small thing these two people they do. They are turning it into something else. It's getting real, you guys. It's getting real. They want to enter each other, like they want for them to they crawl inside each other's skin. Like they are so comfortable together. They're so comfortable together. I'm like, okay, okay, yeah. I feel you, Queen. I feel you. What about your friends? Yeah. You don't care about Sultana, that's for real, definitely. Isabella is not Sultana's friend. When did the friendship start? Last 2 weeks. But we're not going to lie that friendship starts in the weirdest way. We're not going to lie that. Since they became friends and became close again, there was no going back. We saw it. We saw it. So we cannot pretend like there was nothing there. There was something there. Unless that, if you are saying that Sultana and Isabella they are not friends, and maybe that's how Sultana sees it too, then no problem. I'll agree with you on why she will not pick her, and maybe that's why she doesn't even necessarily care. She doesn't feel any type of way. If that's what you are saying, I agree. But to say that they are not friends, so she should not come and be entitled. If Sultana thinks that they are not friends like that, then it's okay. And it's okay too for Isabella to now start feeling like they are not friends, because Isabella held the friendship really, really serious. That's why she's saying, oh, she feels betrayed. But if Sultana doesn't see it that way from her end, then it's okay. So Isabella can also take the back seat and say, okay, we are no friends. I'm reading comments. Shaking my head, the world we live in, Sultana is not going to win. Yes, the small friendship that she can have, she lost it. My sister, you don't see am o. That's just the funny part of life. It's the reality of life. People need to know how to fight their battles, choose your battles, and just leave the rest. Because all these people that you are pleasing now, because yeah, that's just the fact. She's not going to have a friend by the time the show is over. She will come to reunion and then she doesn't have any friend amongst the people there. But let's hope that they mend whatever it is outside the house, Sha. They can mend it, hopefully. you know. Feels like a backstabber. You smile at my face, but you can't save me. Yeah, agreed, 1000%. Should have gone to meet Isabella. Yes, absolutely. When you didn't save them and all, it's only important or it's only right that you just have a conversation with your friends. Faithfuls, are you here? Faithfuls, oh yeah, oh. Me, I know that the winning is between three people. Abiona, don't they read the list? It's between Koi, Faith, and Imisi. That's that for sure. I know, but if there's anything that I don't know, people should tell me. Oh. Yeah, even Isabella will choose Imisi over Sultana. Really? I don't think so. Anyways, it's okay. It's a discovery. But yeah, I thought to bring this thing to you guys quickly. And yeah, the house has been quite dull. Just little conversations here and there besides the diary room session. You know, this time, imagine by this time, normal Big Brother is only 7 people that will be in the house. Everywhere they drag, or 8 people, then they will now remove 3 people for finale. There are only 5 people. Because they struggle with those 5 people. But even now that we have 13 people, it's still quite boring. So top 10, we're going to see. Tell me in the comments who you think will leave on Sunday. I'm guessing um who are the people? Zita, um there are people that Zita, Kola, I think Kola may leave. Zita, Kola. Who again is in this house? Rude Boy. Who again? Who again is here? I don't know if Mide will leave, but because bright people will also vote for Mide. So I don't know if she will leave. Who else is in this house? Well, yeah, you tell me who you think will live in the house. Let me read these comments before I go. There's no friendship in the show until they go out and spend more time together to bond. Isabella will never pick Sultana if the reverse was the case. She will save or pick her male partner on missing. Okay, I can't say for sure. I think Isabella is closer to Sultana, and that's why she feels betrayed. I think so too. I think so. I think Isabella would have saved Sultana compared to Imisi. Imisi has her bestie now. Imisi has her bestie, which is Kola. So she knows that Imisi will not save her. But she feels like she and Sultana, they are like the same. They don't have nobody. It's just both of them. That's what I feel. Isabella will actually pick Sultana. Yeah, that's what I think too, Akambi. Yes, from the speech she made too. She didn't pick Imisi now. So why would she pick Emisi to save when she didn't pick Emisi to write Party of Life? Right, that's true. I want Kola and Isabella and Mide to leave. Kola, Isabella and Mide. I don't think Isabella is going anywhere. In fact, I believe that Isabella will make it to top 5. She will be among the 5 people. I don't think she will leave. I don't know. But that's my thought, Sha. Yeah, I want Ruboy, Kola, Zita, and Mide to leave. Abi, you don dey add, you don dey make am 4. But I think it's 3 people that will leave, so they will be top 10. But yeah, my list is also not far from this list piece. Akombi, Isabella said, I want me and you to stand on the last day of the show. This particular, yeah. So yeah, this is something that Isabella has been saying that, oh, she and Sultana, they should, stand on the show together, turn off the lights in the house. This is something that Isabella has been saying to Sultana a lot. You yeah. Isabella will never leave, I know, right? Amen. She will be among the top 5. Amen. Zita Mide Boy. Amarachi. Yes, I agree. Zita Mide Boy. Kola. Yes, I agree with your list. Kola is going on Sunday. This one is standard. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, standard. That's happened. Let our fans vote. Okay. 100% exactly. Thank you guys so much, Jerry. Thank you so much. Let me go and welcome my baby. My baby that just came back from work. Let me go and welcome him. Thank you guys so much. You've come this far. You're the real MVP as usual. And until next time, I'm going to see you on the next one. Kola should just disappear. I beg. Oh.